This segment brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook. Let us help feed your family.
Welcome back to Ag AM in Kansas, and we're back with Lucas Haag, Northwest Area Agronomist for K-State Research and Extension, over intensifying your crop rotation with snow peas.
My name is Lucas Haag. I'm the Northwest Area Agronomist for K-State Research and Extension based out of Colby. And what I have behind me today is one of 4 locations across the state of Kansas where we're looking at how can we intensify our crop rotations using field peas. And so we have 2 locations more geared towards western Kansas cropping systems. So for example, here at Colby and at Hayes, we're looking at our traditional wheat-corn-fallow or wheat-sorghum-fallow system, but instead of fallow, replacing that with field peas. So in our treatment here we've got a chem fallow, a spring pea, and winter peas, and so looking at how they fit into our rotations here. In eastern Kansas, we have locations at Manhattan and at Belleville where we're comparing a traditional corn-soybean-wheat rotation, and then instead looking at going corn, field peas, then to wheat, and then double crop soybeans into the wheat. Of course, the idea there is oftentimes, our wheat in that part of the world struggles after soybeans because it's late planted, it doesn't have a lot of moisture to go on. And so with peas, we can get those harvested off, a little more window of opportunity to catch some moisture, get the wheat planted on time, and hopefully improve the productivity and profitability of that entire rotation. So kind of 2 different ways. In eastern Kansas, we're looking at more intensifying the rotation. Out west here, we're looking at how can we replace fallow with something more productive and economically beneficial. So we've been working on field peas here. I've been working on field peas since 2009. We have an active variety testing program in the state, and still cautiously optimistic that they could be a good fit for the northern part of Kansas. So anyways, just one of the many things we have going on here at the Northwest Research Extension Center in Colby.
And they're using drone technologies to evaluate a variety of different things on these field peas.
In our variety trials, and then we also do some field pea breeding trials, and in a lot of those we're capturing imagery with drones to look at the relative competitiveness of different varieties, which ones might have better heat stress tolerance, which is a really important issue as we take this. Peas are really adapted to cooler climates, the northern plains and Canada, and we're trying to bring them down south. And so finding those varieties that will do better in our heat has really been a key part of our work in evaluating varieties and genetics. Here, our field peas at Colby started blooming on about the 30th of May. Most of them hit mid-bloom on the 1st and 2nd of June. And of course, we've had this wave of temperatures in the mid to high 90s, which will be hard on the peas, but on the other hand, it makes it a good test for us. We'll see which ones can continue to do well in their flowering, even with these high temperatures that we commonly get the first week of June. So we have field pea trials out here at Colby, north of Atwood, north of Norcator, and then also in Gove County by Grainfield, and Russell County, and at Belleville. So kind of a nice east to west, north to south gradient where we can look at these varieties under different conditions. So we'll have those results out here towards the latter part of summer that you can get through K-State Research and Extension.
Thanks for watching Ag Etc. As always, I'm Britton Rucker, and I'll see you next week here on Ag AM in Kansas.
Watch Ag AM in Kansas online at agamInKansas.com.